Hi guys, welcome back. I am doing another review of a not makeup product, I guess. Earlier this year, maybe? I don't think it was the end of last year. I think it was earlier this year. I had wanted to get a pair of vampire fangs. I do like the dark aspect of vampire fangs, but it also kind of works its way into my kink life, and they're very kitteny when I want to be a kitten versus vampire-y when I want to be dark and bite people. So I did a little bit of research. There, of course, is Steve Bosworth, who has done a lot of other YouTubers' teeth. It is usually like a full denture style, which is not something that I really wanted to do. It looks great on some people, not so great on others, and I didn't want the full denture. I wanted to find the little clip things that you can just put on the canine teeth, or here if you wanted True Blood style things or whatever. But I was able to locate an artist or a fangsmith that does some terrific work. His shop is Chaos Custom Fangs, and I'll put a link down in the description bar. Firstly, I will say that he was amazing to work with. I think that I had started working with him while he was in the middle of transitioning from one location to another, and he still made time to work with me. He sends you everything that you need in the mail to make the not the mold, because what am I thinking of? To make the bite mold, and then he makes the tooth mold and makes the thing for the tooth mold. So he sends everything to you, you send everything back, then he makes the things, sends the things back with the bite mold, not the bite mold, the mold of your teeth, as well as a little vial of stuff to repair if there's any issues as far as it not clipping in properly. I had an issue when we made mine, and I really don't know what happened. It was likely my fault because I had no idea what I was doing, but when I made the bite mold and sent it back, for some reason it shrank. Like the fangs that he made fit the mold of my teeth, but they were too small for my teeth, which was kind of weird. I don't know if he'd ever seen that before, but he said it was an easy fix just to send everything back. He would fix it, send it back, which he did. So terrific. I have my fangs. His came in a little white box, container like this. I had the black one from a set of the crow fangs or whatever. They're like $12.99 Halloween party store ones that you can get. The actual fangs are made out of a very strong dental material, the same thing that they would use in dentures, and they look like this, and then they just sort of clip in. And stay in place, and they're not too hard to talk with. You can kind of hear a little bit of a lisp when I pronounce S's, T's, P's, F's, but mostly because it's an adjustment. You kind of have to get used to the fact that there's something longer, and my problem is that when I talk I tend to bite my lower lip and sometimes my upper lip a lot, and I haven't really had the chance to just wear them and get used to them a little bit more. There's some people that wear their fangs on a daily basis, and it's a lot easier to get used to. For the most part, there isn't a substantial difference when I speak, as long as I speak slowly and consciously of what I'm saying. I cannot control the S's, the F's, the T's, the P's, maybe a few others, because I can't get used to the length in my mouth. For the most part, the fangs are non-intrusive. I don't feel them so much on the back of my teeth where my tongue is. That's not where I feel the problem is. It's that I can't close all the way because the length extends past my lower teeth so that when I bite down, I bite against the fang because there's no, like, my teeth can't fit in there because they're not used to something longer being in the spot. But I'm very happy with the fangs. I've taken several pictures with them. I had wanted to make a video with the fangs a long time ago and discussing my experience with Chaos Custom Fangs. I just did not have the time, which, as you can tell by like most of my videos, there's not a set schedule with recording. It's when I have a weekend and have extra time that I'm not doing something. It's a holiday, so I have a 3-day weekend. Almost all of the videos that are coming up in the next few weeks were filmed the weekend of New Year's. So when they come, it comes with like a little groove in the tooth, so you can tell which one's going to be on the right and which one's going to be on the left, because the left does not have a groove. There is also a little dot that he puts on the right one, but eventually the red wears off, and hopefully by then you get used to the groove and know where it goes. But the way that the fangs are, they clip in. They don't clip in, but they fit. I don't know how else to explain it, is that like if you do get them and they don't stay up or they don't stay in, he gives you 2 little vials of the denture stuff to try to make it work. If you are scared to use it or you have issues using it, you can contact him, pay to send the fangs back, and he will fix it and send them back to you. The only added thing there is you're paying extra shipping and handling, which I had to do to have him fix mine as well. But it's honestly worth it when you're making an investment into a set of fangs that cost quite a bit of money to begin with. I think I ended up paying like $80 for the fangs plus a few sets of shipping and handling, their back kind of a thing. So it was a little over $100, but they are a denture material. They do last. They're very, very sharp, which is why when I said I keep biting myself, I haven't figured out how to wear them for longer periods of time, because they eventually start to really hurt my bottom lip from talking. I feel that if I wore them more, I would be able to get used to and adjust to my mouth movements as not to constantly be biting myself. But for now, it's one of those things that I just don't. I highly, highly recommend working with Chaos Custom Fangs. He is an excellent fangsmith. His pricing is very fair and very competitive, but it's not like he's undercutting any of his competitors. He is awesome to work with in the way that he supplies you with everything that you need for him to do amazing things for you. There are other fangsmiths that do the clip. One in particular that I can think of is Father Sebastian. However, he requires you to go to a dentist, you to get a denture mold for him, and you to get your dental color matched. The color that I've noticed with what Chaos Custom Fangs does is already a natural tooth color that's flattering on almost any tooth color, unless you have much more yellow teeth or much more white teeth. I feel like if you have crowns or if you have veneers that are significantly more white than the natural tooth color, they will not match. However, if you have natural white, they match perfectly. And the cool thing is that if your teeth are more yellow than the natural tooth color, you can darken them by wearing them on a wearing them on a normal basis and drinking whatever you would normally drink, like coffee, tea, things like that, will actually help the tooth color on the fangs to become the same color as your normal teeth, because you do the normal things you would normally do and they end up being the same color. The only thing you don't want to do is eat with them, mostly because there's a chance that you'll lose one while eating and swallow the tooth, which is not good for you. So glowing thumbs up. I'm very happy with customer service. I'm very happy with the product. I am very happy with how they turned out. I will likely be buying more in the future. I do want to try getting a double thing pair eventually, but they do cost more, so that's something that I will have to save money for. If you liked this video, or if you thought it was interesting or liked any of my other videos and you're not already subscribed, make sure that you like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Until next time, bye guys.